Hello? Hello? Haven't been streaming in a week, so I hope everything still works. Ed T Dragon, some random geek, Master Ben 95, thank you for the resub. Man, don't praise the lamb before time stuff. Don't do that. But thank you. But also, God, what the hell? Lamb before time. Why? Drew B, hi, good to see you. Super Neku, does the phone work? It's Bluetooth. So, if I turn Bluetooth on my phone, yeah, I'll get calls and I can talk into this handset. I did not get Silksong. I know everybody is like, holy shit, Silksong. The some Bluetooth phone. Hello? I remember I got this, many years ago. By now, lots of people know, now I'm blanking on dude's name. D&D bullshit. Why am I blanking on this particular voice actor's name? From Critical Role. I'm gonna have to, Google his fucking name. Who are the actors in Critical Role? I don't watch Critical Role. I barely touch D&D from time to time. But I did an interview with one of the members of Critical Role, years and years and years ago when I was doing just anime convention shit. This had to have been the year 2005, 2006. And I was like, I don't know who this guy is. There's other guys other than Matt Mercer. There are other people than Matt Mercer who exist. Now, Matt Mercer, in fact, back at that time period, was a little known cosplayer by the name of Lord Masamune. I believe he was the guy who, at the time, did, you'll remember, I think it wasn't the Game Awards at the time. What came before that on network television? There was, a Kingdom Hearts sketch, and I believe that's Matt Mercer as the Sephiroth that shows up in this whack-ass Kingdom Hearts sketch. They did it as if it was a cosplay performance at an anime convention. I don't know how many of you regularly go to anime conventions, but especially at the time, your cosplay competitions, your masquerades had a skit section, and people would pre-write and pre-record these skits, and that cosplay sketch fucking, it just reeked of, Dallas, Texas level, cosplay skit performances. Man, you guys are, missing. You're naming all the people except for the guy whose name I'm trying to remember. Taliesin Jaffe! Now that I sat here and I thought about it. So, in 2005, 2006, a guy that I was friends with on Acon medical staff was like, I'm friends with Taliesin Jaffe. I can get you an interview on camera with Taliesin Jaffe. I was like, buddy, I do not know who Taliesin Jaffe is. At that time, I did not know who Taliesin Jaffe was. And, but he got me this interview, and I'm like, buddy, why don't you interview him, and I'm just gonna sit behind the camera. So if you you can see a clip of it too. It's one of my earliest videos I uploaded to YouTube. It's 2005, 2006, maybe 2007. One of these Acon videos, and my friend from the medical staff of Acon is interviewing Taliesin Jaffe. Apparently you don't know him today. And so Taliesin Jaffe is sitting there getting interviewed, and I'm like, I don't know any of the stuff that they're talking about, at all. I was an idiot, I was young, I was dumb. I did not know who this guy is. But when we walked out of this room, when we were done, recording this interview, right, I saw he had just a handset that was like sticking out of the back pocket of his pants, and mind you, it wasn't Bluetooth yet, but he had a whole ass cable connected from the handset to his cell phone. And then I watched him pick it up and just go, hello? I was like, what? That has stuck with me for like 20 years. I was like, that guy was so fucking cool. I want just like, I took it with me to Anime NYC, and like, I dropped it and I picked it up at the dinner and like, not even trying to stunt. Like, it's just so obtuse, there's no good way to carry it around at a convention. And like, I picked it up and put it on the table, and they're like, is that a phone? And I'm just like, hello? Oh, you're just carrying a whole phone? He sounds like him. Yeah. Old days. Old days when we were so much younger. Anyway, I tweeted that this was NES Final Fantasy II. That was a misnomer. If you saw me quote skeet it, like, really, it's Famicom, okay? I'm sorry. Sometimes I conflate Famicom and NES because functionally they're the same thing. It's just that they're shaped a little bit different, and the cartridges are shaped a little bit different, but in all functionality they do the same thing. So yeah, it's been a week. I tell you what, boy, did I get saddled with work. I don't think I can, like, say exactly what the work was, because, like, that is probably a bad idea. All I'm gonna say is that I did not expect 17 hours of material. Mind you, it was very easy material, which is how I was able to get through it in 3 to 4 days. Little to no dialogue, but holy shit, it was like 35 half-hour episodes of a thing. Boy, did I not sleep. No sleep. God, I should bring the sound in on this game eventually. Hey, get that bread, I guess. Yeah, but this is a good paycheck next week. Boy, am I finally, like, not terrified. Like, this is the way freelance is. Like, it's feast or famine. Oh, Jesus Christ. The music. Feast or famine. Well, I finally got to feast, and that might be my last feast for a while. Anyway, I don't really know where I am. Am I at Palom? I don't know. 2 is the game I've played the least, and boy do I have shit memory of it. Oh, because it's the time of year, can you share your 9/11 story? I'm gonna tell you something funnier than that, actually. Let's okay. Happy 9/11. No, let me tell you something funnier. God, we're never gonna play this fucking game at this rate, because I'm just enjoying talking to you guys, which, thank you for just being here on a Friday. God, I needed this. Do you understand I needed you guys so bad? I needed How many times can you listen to Old MacDonald Had a Farm? That's the only hint I will give you. Technically, this content already exists out in the world, so it's not like I'm sitting on a big spoiler of all the work that I just did 17 hours worth of captions for. But how many times can you listen to Old MacDonald Had a Farm? And the wheels on the bus go round and round. How many times can you listen to it? I didn't caption Coco Melon. I promise I didn't. That's not it. But, oh yeah, I'm not hitting myself in the face I think that's super fucking boring. I hate that approach to this game. No, so back to 9/11. No, at Anime NYC, bro. Like, you think first time in New York. You know what I'm not gonna do is go, 9/11. Yep, that's a thing that happened out here. Like, if you have to take a bus or a train and you end up at World Trade Center, like, there's a terminal in there. And we went through that terminal, and I was just like, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say anything. We don't do that here, right? The people gonna be real sensitive about it here. I'm not doing shit. So, eventually, I had a whole bunch of really bad shit go down with Airbnb. That's a long story. Regardless, it got worked out. We ended up staying with some other localizers in manga, okay, who live in Brooklyn. So we took a train over to Brooklyn. We stayed at their place in Brooklyn. And Josh and I were like, you know what, on Sunday, we're too tired. I don't even know if we're gonna go back to the con. Let's go walk down the street. We're gonna go get some breakfast. We're gonna get some pancakes. Man, those were some great fucking pancakes. It was really fucking good. Walking down up and down the street, and we stopped. There's a bench that was outside of like a cafe, and these guys were setting up to play music at this cafe. And this other lady sits down, and she's like, "Oh, can I sit down here? I'm gonna sit down here next to you, and we're gonna listen to this music." I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me any." And this lady just really wants to talk. She really wanted to talk to me. She starts telling me kind of her life story. This happens to me, I find. As of late, just with my family, we've come up with this running, apparently. People will just talk to me, and I'm not sure what it is, because I thought I used to have a face that said, "Don't fucking approach me." And apparently that has dissipated as time has gone on, and now people won't stop, like, coming up to me, and they've decided they want to strike up a conversation with me sight unseen. And this lady was one of them, and she's sitting here telling me, "Oh, my son is also a singer-songwriter. He's off, and he's going to college right now. He's got a performance coming up later on this week at the airport." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's nice. I hope he does really well. I hope college goes really well for him." And she's just telling me more and more and more about her life. And then she gets to a point where, I raised him all on my own. Yeah, just a single parent, raising them all on my own. I would take the train and I'd go into the city. And then one day, I was working, like, I took my son up into the World Trade Center, and we were looking out, and it was so beautiful. Everything was so beautiful. It was gorgeous. We loved the views. And I just remembered one day when I went into work, and then somebody contacted me, and they were like, "A plane just hit the tower." And I was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And, all I could think about was the time I took my son up to the World Trade Center, and I looked out and I thought it was so beautiful, and I thought, well, my first thought was about the firefighters. My first thought was about the firefighters, and then I just thought about how it was me and my son up there, the time I took him up there to look out onto the city. It was so beautiful, and I thought, oh, that could have been us. And then I got the news, oh, they hit the second tower. And then I was panicked, and I thought, I gotta go get my son out of school. So I went to the school, and they wouldn't let me take him out because they told me I gotta calm down. I'm going, wow, yeah, that had to have been terrifying. I'm so sorry. And I was like, I got like 4/5 of the way through this trip to New York. Successfully did not have 9/11 conversations this whole time. And then somehow out in Brooklyn, this lady decided she wanted to tell me her 9/11 story. She's never met me before in her life. I'm glad she's okay. She seemed very sweet. Very nice lady. I hope her son is doing well. Is in college with this music. Oh, he's in his 30s now. He just went back to college. But he gonna do it. He gonna do it. He gonna be a musician. Overworld theme over footage of God. NYC 9/11. God. I've been everywhere and I've done everything, man. I've seen almost the entirety of this country at this point. God bless America for all of its... or for all the shit that is happening in our country at the moment. Where the fuck am I right now? Before I started this stream, I made sure that I grinded out enough money to get the armor that I wanted. Tell her about her naggy Aunt Gladys. To unlock unlevel. I think Florida and Texas are kind of... There's a huge similarity between the two, right? I mean, it doesn't help that both of them had Bush governors. That's, I think that's a big contributing factor to how similar both of those states are. There's also a humidity and a stank. With Texas... Okay, you gotta be careful because Texas is so fucking big. Yes, there is dry heat out in West Texas. I grew up in Canyon Lake, Texas. I went back out earlier this year and I like just filmed myself going back out to Canyon Lake. So I lived on a river. Literally, the backyard was my river. The river was in my backyard. Okay, we got hit with a flood. It took out our chimney. It took out our, like, basement level, and when I say basement, like, it's really weird to say basement, because it was not technically, like, a two-story house, but it was built on a hill, right? So here's the hill, and then the house is up here, but also there's, like, stilts that kind of go into the hill, so, like, there was an underneath, like, in the hill, like, literally there were dirt walls in the basement. And then if you, the closer you creep to Houston, it just gets increasingly more and more humid, right? Only ever been to Dallas and Austin, and Austin was, like, within driving distance from Canyon Lake. Austin was cool. Austin used to be cool. Boy, has it recently, like, it's gone up in cost of living. A lot of it is tech bro bullshit now. It is not the same kind of cool it used to be. Dallas, I think, is still a pretty decent metropolitan area. The DFW area, I think, is still pretty cool. Yeah. Austin was... I always felt like, damn, Austin is cool as shit. I will never be cool enough to live in Austin. I would go there regularly for anime conventions and stuff. In fact, the first anime convention I ever went to was in Austin. I don't know where I'm going. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Not too cool for Austin. I think it might just... Okay, we're conflating this. It's not that, like, I grew in coolness. It's that Austin just fucking plummeted, man. RTX, I never went to, but I did, like, I've mentioned this before, but, Rooster Teeth having been, like, kind of in that general area, they were stationed outside of Austin, right? I think they were, not Waco, they're, Buda? Were they in Buda? God, I don't remember. It looks like it should be pronounced Buda, but it's not. It's pronounced... The Texans say Buda. B-U-D-A. Yeah, they were in Buda. So I would just see them at other events. So I never went to RTX, but I did see them at other events. And I had like the first handful of seasons of Red vs. Blue on DVD, and I had them autographed. And God, I hit a rough patch, and then I sold the DVDs, and I'm so fucking mad about it. I wish I had not done that. But at the time, like, it was do that, or get evicted, or starve, or something, you know? Yeah, they moved to South Austin. Yeah. South Austin is where I was earlier this year, even. Hanging out with a couple of friends in South Austin. Any weekend plans? I'm gonna play the shit out of video games, man. Oh yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled for them. That I think they're bringing the gang back. I don't know if I'm in the right place or not right now, because 2 is the game I have played the least. I've beaten it before in the past, and I think it was on, like, PlayStation. And that, my friends, was an eternity ago. I'm in Salamand. Salamand, I think, is where I'm supposed to be right now. This is the port of Poft. So this is not Salamand, because I can't fucking read. This is the port of Poft. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bafisk. My mood is, like, I am sky high right now just because I am not working right this second. If you wanted to pay a visit to Virginia, what cities would you want to visit? I gotta tell you, I don't know a lot about Virginia cities. Now I've done, closest I can tell you I've done is MagFest. So, I've been close. Did Josh and I go through Virginia on our barbecue rib trip tour? Did we do that? We went Texas, Oklahoma, started going east, got into Tennessee for a second. We drove down, we went through Georgia, we went into Florida, got that was some of the best salmon in my life on my last trip to Florida. Some incredible salmon. We did going to Disney World! We got Disneyland right over here. We didn't live in California yet. Disney World was, flooded with a bunch of 15-year-old girls from South America doing their quinceañera, because apparently that's a thing. Apparently that's a thing. A bajillion 15-year-old girls from South America will show up during the summer. I should really do Mag West sometime. If I could wrangle money to go back to Mag Fest proper, I would do it again in a heartbeat, because that event is phenomenal. When it's not being run by weirdos, that event is phenomenal. But man, I gotta tell you, I'm real bummed that, it turns out we're not playing Final Fantasy II today, we're just talking about shit. You know what, I'm happy with that, I'm fine, let's just talk. Josh and I used to run the cartoon intro sing-along at MagFest. We did that like 3 years in a row, and our version of it was so fucking good. We originally got the idea from these 2 Japanese guys that I eventually became decent enough friends with, who, when they came over for an event in Dallas, they brought over a 24-hour anime and tokusatsu opening theme sing-along, and it was like a contest where like you had to check in every hour to make sure you were still there and you were still awake. It was an incredible event, and I was like, shit, do that, but with American shit, and we brought that to MagFest one year, and we did our own personal spin on it, right? So, we introduced bingo cards, where we were like, we've got a 2-hour block. We did not have a 24-hour sing-along block. We had a 2-hour block where we were like, fill out these blank bingo cards with cartoons that you think are gonna show up in this block. We kind of blocked out like 80s, 90s, early to mid 2000s. I think 2010 was kind of our cutoff point, right? And fill it out. We'll see if you get a bingo. And we just had so many cartoon openings, people would get bingos, and then we would give out prizes. On top of that, we had milk and cereal for people to eat, and, like, I was not prepared for just how excited people would get for just random shit. Man, you threw on Hamtaro? Room fucking exploded! Just the hypest shit for, like, you don't always expect what it's gonna be. Like, this room was just, like, lost their shit at Hamtaro. They'd ask me, is there any anime in this? And I said, if it was localized into English and it played on US TV, yes, you can expect to see some anime. Oh, we put Mega XLR in there. 100%. Chicks dig giant robots, man. Yeah, so we did that for like 3 years. Eventually we also started like breaking up segments with commercial breaks that would just play during like Saturday morning cartoon time periods, right? I loved doing that panel. Loved it. We tried to do it at like 2 other conventions in Texas, and they just did not play nearly as well as they did at MagFest. Come to find out, at least in the last 2 to 3 years, some other motherfuckers are doing the cartoon intro sing-along at MagFest. They don't have bingo, they don't have prizes, they don't have breakfast cereal, they don't have commercial breaks. What do I do now? It was my baby. I loved the fuck out of that panel. Oh, I need to go find that 4K remaster. I will download the shit out of that. It's a cheap knockoff of I'll have my own panel with blackjack and hookers. Anyway, we're playing Final Fantasy II! Bafsk! The city to our east is occupied by the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, you all have the same thing to say. That's nice. I'm good. I got 3 hard drives in this computer. I'm good. God, these guys are very upset about the Empire and Bafsk. It's all they can talk about. Sid's airship can take you anywhere, but it'll cost you, not right now. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. You here to ride the airship? If you've got cash, there's no place I can't take you. Learn airship. Ask. I'm just gonna ask him random questions. Ask airship? Nah. Ask. You don't know shit about, well, Wild Rose. Huh? I don't think I need his airship right now. I don't even think I need the inn right now. Like, right now I'm so strong against the enemies that I'm running face up against. Everything just dies and I never get hurt, which probably that's why people hit themselves in the face. Because nothing is hitting me right now. Because I just keep killing everything. You looking for Sid? He's probably over in the pub. A few gil will get you a ride on his airship. I don't think that's the way this guy talks. It's just, we're already talking about New York. actually, forget the blackjack. What do I want? Do I want, oh shit, we're already up to bronze? Oh, no, wait. No, I already have all the bronze, right? Hold up. Wait. Is that what I just bought? Yeah, I already bought all the bronze. I don't need to be tempted by anything. A little sleep drunk? I'm drunk because I finally got sleep, okay? No, I feel fucking alive! Maybe he's Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, Fury and Bada Bing! Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo! Have you seen the airship? Nah, I've just been hearing about it. It was built by Sid, who lives here in Poft, only he can fly it. Well, maybe he should teach somebody? Give somebody a job? Ugh! I don't think the mace is better than the axe, right? Like, hold on. No, that's armor. I've got a guide open to, like, compare armor and weapons against each other, because you can't really see that very well in the game itself. Yeah, I think the trade-off is not that great. I could genuinely work on some other weapons, and, like, maybe I can make some other weapons really good, but you know what? I'm just gonna have a team full of axe murderers, honestly. My axe murdering team is just gonna cleave through this whole game. Oh, did somebody send me a cheer for the Norfolk, Virginia... Virginia Beach, Richmond, Williamsburg. I don't actually know anything about Virginia cities. This was 9 minutes ago, and I'm only just now getting to it. But you cheered, so I needed to make sure I got back to it. D-Bomb, is this your cat that you were talking about, or is this a literal baby? I think you were talking to me before about a cat, right? I don't think I need anything here, right? Like, I've looked at... Well, okay, here's magic. I haven't actually looked at what is available in this town. Do I already have either Protect or Shell? I might not. Hold on. No! Let's go ahead and... Like, I'm kind of dumping magic onto Maria, which is probably a bad idea. I think really you want, like, one character to be more white magey and another character to be more black magey, but I play video games bad, so I'm serious. I'm bad at games. I play games that I like even when I'm bad at them. Hell, I might run around until I get another 400 gil and go get the other one. You got your cat's teeth cleaned. Yeah, that must have been an adventure, as you were describing it. Oh my god. Good thing I'm a party of axe murderers, cause... Haha, that's right! Fuck off! If I actually get up to an enemy that actually can get through my armor, I'm gonna be really screwed because nothing is hitting me. I'm gonna get one-shotted real fast. There might come a time, maybe, when off-stream I go run around hitting myself, but I would, like, never do that during a stream? That just seems so boring. Oh god, it actually kept me poisoned this time. Okay, hold on. No, we can fix that. Wait, do I have... Oh shit. I don't think I have... I don't think I have a cure for this. Oh fuck. Guess I actually have to go do something about this now. Also, I didn't actually use my item to learn Protect. I didn't actually do it. There. Now she knows Protect. Oh god, game is screaming at me. Yeah, there's a difference between poison and venom. One cat found and brought in another cat? See, they care. They're trying to take care of each other out here. Man, one of my two cats was very concerned about me this week and how little sleep I was getting. It's crazy. Sometimes people shit talk cats all the time, but frankly, I got this cat that, like, is genuinely concerned about my well-being. And she can tell, like, God, you haven't gone to sleep, and she's just screaming at me, go to bed! Go to bed! Go to bed! And once I do, like, lie down for a nap, like... she, like, gets all the way up on me, if she can tell I haven't been sleeping, and, like, pins me down, like, no, 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 you gotta stay down. Stay down. Don't get back up. I got my eye on you. If you get back up, I'm gonna start yelling at you again. Cats the animals. Okay, we better get some... Oh, fuck. I don't have enough gil for antidote. What the fuck? Okay, now I gotta go back outside while being poisoned. Oh, I fucked up. Boy, did I fuck up. Just out here with the game screaming at me. Oh god. Well, Maria's learning her cure ability really, really well right now. Alright, so new plan. We're probably not progressing the story today. We're getting enough money to get a whole bunch of antidotes so that this does not happen again. Oh no, allergic to cats. I'm sorry. Morgana from Persona 5, for sure. You know, to this day, I've never actually beaten Persona 5 despite owning 2 copies of it. However, I was the closed caption editor on the anime adaptation of it, so at least I kinda know what that means. I mean, my understanding is that the anime is not all that far off from the plot of the game. One day I'll spend more time with it and actually play it all the way to the end. I don't really need to do more grinding, certainly not for ability levels or anything. It's really just for the money, because now I need to be able to buy items to keep myself from being poisoned. Because I'm an idiot. Because I'm so dumb. Stop screaming at me, game. it's pretty good at following the game. Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered from the amount of Persona 5 I did play. I was being real obsessive for a while, and I was like, I can't start at 5. I'm gonna start all the way back at 1. Oh, they re-released 1 on the PSP. I'm gonna get the PSP copy, and I'm gonna play Persona 1. Yeah, that sounds like a good time, and I try and play Persona 1, and I'm just like, this is so dungeon crawly, grindy, and I'm a Final Fantasy person, and I don't know that I can do this. I was like, okay, so maybe 1 is not for me. So I was playing that for a while, and then I stopped. I still have never finished that. I have one of the 2 releases of Persona 2. I barely go here for Persona. I'm barely a Persona person at all, considering I've never actually beaten a Persona. So I own whatever the one that actually got localized on the PS2, or PS1 was, of Persona 2. Didn't finish that. Only one I've never played any of is Persona 4. Like, I had Persona 3, a digital copy of Persona 3, which I played for a while, and it's great. That's a good game. Just never beaten it. I've never played any variation of Persona 4, and Persona 5, yeah, it's a good game, I've just never finished it. You beat Royal? Yeah, I've got the original release, and I've got Royal, and I've never beaten either one of them. My sister-in-law is a huge Persona head, and she was like, I will buy you a copy. What? I don't need another potion. I will buy you a copy. Here, I'm gonna take you down to GameStop and I'm gonna buy you a copy. Here, switch a potion with a potion. So she bought me a copy of Persona 5, and I feel bad I haven't beaten it yet. Kinda been a few years now. Yeah, I could play this, like, whole-ass remake of Persona 4 that they're going to re-release. Oh my god, Sasquatch! Quick, take a photo! Alright! How much money do I have now? Well, I've got enough to actually buy my way out of being poisoned, finally. I didn't think we needed yet another version of Persona 5, but I guess people really like Royal, so, good for them, I guess. There. She's at least not poisoned anymore. At least she's real good at cure right now. I know, hope she doesn't get poisoned again, because if she does, I'm gonna have to come back here and buy more. That Dragon Quest III remake was really, really good, though. I do think it is very funny. Like, I had relatively recently beaten Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. And then they're like, by the way, we're remaking Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3. I just did this! You're releasing it again? I just did this! But fine. I like these games. I like Dragon Quest. Fine. Go ahead. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, take it easy, Rodolphus. Thanks for swinging by. The Forest of Waluigi, clearly. Waluigi stands here like these damn goblins. I need to take a look at the world map, because I don't actually know where I am. Because I was just in, where, Poft? Oh, I'm trying to go, like, really in the opposite direction. If I'm trying to get up to Salamand. Yeah, there's still some Dragon Quest manga I would like to be reading. I haven't read any of the manga. Is this it? Is this Salamand? Am I finally getting up into Salamand? I better save my game outside too. Remember last week when I played for like an hour and then walked into a stupid place and party wiped. That was real dumb. That was real dumb of me, so put myself right about here. It's snowy. This should be Salamand, though, right? Lady, tell me. The Empire has enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please help them all. I'll do my best. I love Joseph, but I know that when I'm around, I just get in his way. Joseph. You have business with me? I don't know. Wild Rose? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. I know an airship expert, but why should I tell you who he is? Mithril? I haven't found any. I do have a few leads, but I'm gonna need you to prove you are who you say you are before I tell you. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Yeah, that's what I heard from the other guy outside. Rescue them, and we'll talk. Alright, bye. Gotta rescue some dudes. Blah, 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 Summit Falls. Let's go talk to this lady. Summit Falls is beyond the mountains to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire has been mining mithril. Okay. What are you selling? Ooh, battle axe. Very tempted by battle axe. Hold on, I'm gonna compare my weapons right now. Axe has an attack of 10. Battle Axe is an attack of 15. How about Mace? Mace is only 9. Longsword is 13. And I don't think I want the long bow. I think I hate the bows. Yeah, I hate the bows. We need that battle axe, you guys. We're gonna be a team of axe murderers. I don't think it's very smart to have every member of your team wield an axe. Well, yeah, well, it's what we're doing. Team of axe murderers. Let's go. We're gonna go outside, and we're gonna earn 2,400 gil. Become a team of axe murderers. Let's go. Alright, this is what the stream is now. The stream is the goal of earning 2,400 gil to buy 3 battle axes. I did not see his 800th episode. Actually, I was supposed to help him with it, and I feel real bad. I ended up not having the time to help. I wish that I had. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Lewis. I fucked up. I do that a lot. I'm real good at fucking up. I'm bad at getting back to people's messages. This is just across the board. I hope that people... I haven't, like, alienated too many people with my inability to just get shit done or reply to people. I'm real bad at replying to shit. So if ever, like, you find that you are in contact with me and you're like, oh my god, why is Kaylin not, like, responded to something that I've said? Or tried to reach out to her and she just didn't say anything. I'm just incompetent. It's not like it's you. I'm just incompetent. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to shut up some stuff. We're just gonna be fighting enemies for a while. Venom. Ugh. Not good. Oh good, an antidote. Yeah. Good, good, good. I prefer to receive my antidotes from battle rather than having to spend 200 gil to go buy an antidote. Good thing venom and poison are two different things. Way to go, Minwoo. much gil we got? Still gonna be a while before I can buy one battle axe. Oh, is that why that meme has been getting around? Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen the meme you're talking about, gamers, and I was just like, oh, I thought we were just doing like an elaborate joke. No, it turns out, in all actuality, that is in fact Tom Clancy's trans daughter. That's a real thing. Competitive 40K. God. Better than me. Warhammer is something that, feels like something I should be interested in, but is not something I can ever find myself financially able to tackle. A lot like Magic the Gathering, actually. Theoretically should be very interested in Magic the Gathering. And I have been in short bursts before in the past. Got a couple of decks over on my card shelf where I've just got a smattering of various card games that I have been interested in over the course of time. And I just can never dive all the way in because I can't ever spend enough. Like, it's just a money sink. I'll get really interested for a while, then on top of that I always feel like, oh, nobody near me actually likes playing with me. Josh won't play card games. I can't get Josh to play MMOs with me. I'm gonna play MMOs all by myself. Lucky I get Josh to play Yakuza with me. A single player game! He wants to play that with me. He won't play card games and he won't play MMOs. That's fine, like, nobody has to, like, completely mirror your interests or anything. But I say that just to illustrate, like, I don't have anybody nearby me who actually wants to play Magic the Gathering with me. So, it's just kind of unfortunate. Have you considered poker? I hear there's a lot of people who are very interested in poker. Boy, would I not be good at poker. Like, theoretically, I understand the mechanics of playing poker, but boy, are mind games a thing in poker, and I'm not good at that. Oh, Games Workshop has a new logo. I actually have not seen the new logo. I just said I was going to close out of this thing so it's not making a bunch of noise out of me. Go away. Oh, you mean Balatro. You're right. That was my mistake. That was my bad. Wait, how much gil do I have now? Still not enough. The meta. That's always the way of it, isn't it? That's something, just by comparison, it's not really the same thing, but, so Josh plays a lot of Helldivers 2. And I really like Helldivers 2 also, again, on a theoretical level. And when it's just Josh and me playing, I'm enjoying myself. But if I have to get in with randos, with strangers, I do no longer enjoy Helldivers 2, because everybody wants you to, you know, build the proper meta or whatever. Nobody wants to have fun going down to the planet with like, oh man, I built this fun combination of shit with this armor and these whack-ass weapons that are just gonna make things funny rather than efficient. Randos don't like when you do that. So Josh was like, no, you gotta hop in with the strangers. I just hop in with the strangers all the time. I'm like, yeah, well, you're not a woman, so I can't do it, man. I can't stand it. Yeah, there's proper meta for balancing all kinds of shit in Helldivers 2. I don't care. I don't care about any of that shit. Which is why I know I'm definitely playing Final Fantasy II wrong right now, according to the internet. But screw it. I'm gonna get through it anyway. I'm gonna enjoy doing it by having a party full of axe murderers with shit defense, absolutely no defense, and tiny baby HP. The PSP versions of 1 and 2 are not bad. Those are pretty competent releases of FF1 and 2. I actually do not own a copy of the PSP release myself. I do have the PS1, Game Boy Advance. That's where I stopped. And I did not get the PSP version. I think they're really hard to find now, in fact. And I might have bought the Pixel remaster for 1, and I spent like no time in it, and it's the only Pixel remaster I bought. Yeah, generally speaking, I think if you hit thing real good, you can win this game without necessarily needing to hit yourself real good. Yeah, there's airships that just go by if you're just standing around. The game's just like, oh, why don't we pop a little flavor onto the world map? There's just airships, just trade ships that are going by all the time. Berserkers do sound like F you. I know that's not what you were saying, but I think that is a fun interpretation of what you wrote. Yeah, a real shame about the PS Vita. I actually just recently, my sister-in-law just gave me her old PlayStation Vita. Because I did not have a Vita for a very, very long time. I did have a PSP. Both Josh and I have our own PSPs. He got real excited because a good long while ago, Kamen Rider had several, like every year they used to release PSP versions of a fighting game that just pits all of the Kamen Riders against each other, and we both bought our own copies, and I think I gifted him a PSP that particular year that I did it, and so we would fight each other in that particular game, and like that was the whole use he ever got out of it. Sold your Vita recently? Oh well, I bet it's worth a lot at this point. I don't think I would sell mine now that I have it. I tend not to sell my consoles. My Super Nintendo is still my Super Nintendo from when I was a kid. There's just a few consoles left that I need to, like, fill in the gap for, you know? Like, I actually still don't have a Wii U, and maybe it's not really necessary because, like, the Wii U, like, we just all collectively decided that was a failure. But I still don't have a Wii U, and I would just like to have one. You know, to this day, I still don't have an N64. It's true. Still don't have an N64 to this day. I know, a Wii U. Ha! A Wii U. Oh, God, I'm poisoned again. Good thing I got that free antidote. Oh, I've got enough to buy one axe now. You got a Pong system? Holy crap! My oldest consoles in my possession are the ColecoVision that my parents had before I was born, and the Intellivision. Those are my oldest consoles at the moment. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to buy an axe. That's what I'm here for. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna do that 2 more times. Right? Yeah, he's fine. But also, I'm gonna sell the broadsword. I don't need the broadsword. What do I need the broadsword for? That's just gonna contribute to 1/4 of the cost of another battle axe. Like, what other consoles am I missing to fill in the gap? It's almost easier for me to list off consoles that I still need that I do not currently have, because I've got a lot of consoles. And I'm not necessarily gonna count, like, upgraded versions of a particular console. Like, for example, I've got a PlayStation 5, but I don't need the PS5 Pro or whatever the fuck. You know? Okay, that's not important to me. Just having a particular model of one particular line of something, right, is enough for me to fill in my library. That's fine. Do not have a Turbo Duo. That's one I do not have. I think, as far as Nintendo consoles are concerned, I'm just down to Wii U and N64. Actually, Switch 2 also. Still don't have a Switch 2. I mean, it's brand new. I still don't have it. I'll get there eventually. The plan is to get there eventually. PlayStation, though. I got PlayStation covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've got 3 different models of PS2s. I've got an NES, I've got a Super Nintendo, I've got a Famicom. I'd like a Famicom disk system. Disk system would be good. You know what? I don't have an original Xbox. That's what I'm missing. An original Xbox. Currently, yes, I'm playing this on PC. It is emulated. Somewhere over there, I've got the cartridge for this, the Famicom cartridge for this. But, this is emulated because they never literally, like, legally translated and distributed this game in North America. So this is a fan translation patch. Yeah, if I were playing this on actual hardware, one, it wouldn't be in English, unless I had specifically gone out of my way to get a reproduction cartridge with the fan-translated patch on it. I guess you could do that if you're a very specific kind of sicko. As some people are, and more power to them. I respect that quite a bit. I get it. I understand. You gotta respect the sickos in your community, man. Sickos are holding this shit together. Sickos are the reason why you're able to do anything. Somebody had to be a sicko in order to get you the things that you really want to do. I've got a Game Gear. I don't think I have a Nomad. I don't have a Nomad, do I? I think it would just be neat to have a Nomad. I would probably never play the Nomad, but it would be neat to have a Nomad. You know, I don't have a Master System. I don't think I have a Master... I don't think. I do have a Genesis. I don't have a Master System. Right? Right? sitting here trying to remember, God, did somebody hand that one to me in a plastic bag? Which console did somebody hand to me in a plastic bag at a resale event? There's been a couple of those. Just unboxed loose parts. But I don't have an original Xbox. I do have a 360. I do have a Xbox One. I got a Series X. I don't have the original Xbox. It was only like my high school and college friends that had an Xbox, and I very specifically remember a high school classmate of mine always invited me over to play Halo with him, which never... Like, he never showed me the story. It was just like, let's just shoot each other, blam, blam, blam. I still have no idea what happens in Halo. I don't know the story of Halo at all. One day I will fix that. One day I'll correct that. But he played Halo on it so much, his dad legitimately, like, he would joke, hey Dad, we're gonna play the Halo box. And he was always joking. But the dad apparently really got it in his head for a while that the machine was actually called the Halo box. Which was very funny. I mean, what else is it if it's not a Halo box? I mean, Halo had an anime once. I watched that anime and I was like, I bet this is really cool to people who know Halo. I did not understand what was happening in that movie. Yeah, I've been hearing that, like, I just had that come up in my TikTok feed, was a guy who was like, oh, you better check on your power supply board because that sucker is just gonna blow up or melt down or whatever if you don't get in there and switch it out or clean it out or whatever. You're gonna have to open that sucker up. And yeah, if I ever ended up with a Generation 1 Xbox, I think I'd have to open it up and make sure that shit in there has not just blown itself up. I mean, it's not all that dissimilar to, like, the pillowing of your PlayStation Portable batteries, right? Like, both Josh and mine's PSPs both ballooned. The batteries in them both ballooned, so we had to throw out those batteries. You can still get replacement batteries for PSPs, which is good. John Halo and his best friend Metroid, and their friend Doom Guy. Oh. I was busy singing that. I haven't even been paying attention to how much gil I have. 666. It's a good spot to check, I guess. It's fine. A little bit more and we can get a second battle axe. More goblins. This is our life today. Our life today is grinding for gold to get better axes. Well, I hope you guys had a good week. I told you about my week. Very, very busy work schedule this week, but we're good. Good now, we're playing video games, so glad you guys all made it to Friday. We did it. Fuck this week. You watched B-Movie. Had you seen B-Movie before? Was this your first time experiencing B-Movie? What is going on here? There we go. B-Movie is some kind of cultural experience. I'm not sure what kind of culture. It's a culture of some kind. Yeah, I kind of feel like PlayStation, like Sony, is the only company that has gotten the naming of consoles correct. You're not gonna mistake those. The Xbox One is different from the first Xbox. They're not the same thing. You went from the original to the number 360. And then you go from 360 to 1. Yeah, man, I don't know. Microsoft has ideas. And I think, as we've seen as of late, they don't have particularly good ideas. And it sucks that, generally speaking, we have to live in a Microsoft ecosystem. I think that is not so good. Right, we should have had a Super Switch. That clearly should have been the answer. Would the Wii U have been more successful if we'd called it the Super Wii? Probably not, because if it was still just basically the exact same thing by a different name, it still probably would have sucked, but who knows? Maybe the marketing would have been better. Maybe companies would have been like, wow, the Super Wii? Maybe we should make better games for it. How much gil we got? Oh, we got enough for another axe. Let's go get a second axe. It ate the clip? What? I'm sorry. Second battle axe. No, don't buy again. There we go. Haha. Now we'll sell the old axe. We're almost halfway to a third axe, you guys. Well, if nothing else, later on when this goes to video on demand, you'll be able to snip it. Or I might go back and snip it later, I don't know. Oh no. Pretzels are delicious, you guys. Hands down, favorite dry snack. Followed very closely by beef jerky. Big pretzel and beef jerky connoisseur. But yeah, we're stuck in these damn ecosystems. Stream to Twitch and you help Amazon. Stream to YouTube and you help Google. None of it is good. But what do? We can't do shit. And that's exactly how they like us. Incapable of doing shit. Oh, Pringles are good. I like movie theater popcorn. I don't like popcorn under a lot of other conditions. Like, it's gotta be real hot. It's gotta be real buttery. Microwave popcorn, not so much. Even if the box says that it's movie theater popcorn, you're relying on it having that, like, layer of butter on the inside of the bag, and, like, it never really works out exactly the way you want it to. Ooh, an Amiga. Yeah, it would be cool to just have an Amiga. Day old popcorn. No, I can actually kind of see it. I've got a Wonder Swan color, so I probably don't need an original Wonder Swan because the Wonder Swan color plays original Wonder Swan games also. But sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be neat just to have a regular old Wonder Swan. I don't know. I've thought about that one a few times. Like, would you be satisfied with a Game Boy Color knowing that the Game Boy Color can also play regular Game Boy games on it, and you wouldn't want a regular Game Boy? Like, I don't know. For me, I graduated along with a whole bunch of iterations of Game Boy, so I took them in order. So I don't have a gap there myself. A regular old Game Boy to a Game Boy Color to a Game Boy Advance to a Game Boy Advance SP. If you get the Game Boy Advance SP, does that negate your need to get a regular Game Boy Advance? You probably don't necessarily need a regular old Game Boy Advance if you've got the SP, but at the same time, like, part of you is kind of like, but it would be really cool to have the both of them, you know? So, I'm sitting here wondering, do I aim for a regular Wonder Swan when I already know I've got a Wonder Swan color? Yeah, I've also got the Game Boy player. Man, the Game Boy player was incredible. Love the Game Boy player. Admittedly, yes, the SP was, like, clearly the superior version of the Game Boy Advance. I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on a regular-ass Game Boy Advance. But I had to do it, like, what's the point of it being a mobile console when you can't see it, right? So I had to play it basically at home in my bedroom under a lamp. Like, I'm not taking it anywhere. It might as well have just been a home console, not a mobile one. No, go back. Oh no, I can't fight anything further back than that. Why did they all miss? Jeez. Yeah, the Super Game Boy. Man, I was looking at replies to a commercial for the Super Game Boy on YouTube. And there are people in the replies going, man, this was the dumbest shit. And I'm like, you shut your fucking mouth. When I was a kid, my neighbor had the Super Game Boy, and I was so fucking jealous of that guy. I was so jealous of the guy with the Super Game Boy. Game Boy Micro. Oh my god. I always thought that thing was like so expensive for the novelty of it. So I don't have a Game Boy Micro, and now I'm sitting here going, man, should I have gotten a Game Boy Micro? Should I have invested in a Game Boy Micro all those years ago? I don't know. It's just a novelty. It's not... I don't think it's particularly useful. Another antidote, yeah! Good, I need just a plethora of antidotes. Yeah, I've still got my Game Boy Color. Got that Game Boy Color and I was like, what do we got for Game Boy Color? This Tomb Raider game. That seems cool, and like, it's a real boring Tomb Raider game. Better than the N-Gage. Man, I wish I had an N-Gage. I wish I did. Again, just for the novelty of it. Also had Tomb Raider games on it, now that we're on this topic. And I don't know if it counts, but growing up, like, I just had a bajillion Tiger handheld electronics. Tiger electronic handhelds, just a bunch of them. They're not really consoles, and I don't have them anymore, but... Hey, we got our 800 gil. Time to buy a third axe. Out of my way, ma'am. Thank you. Third axe time! Equip guy with slightly better axe! Haha! That's right. And we'll sell his old axe. No, not buy. Sell. Axe. Yes. We got over here. It's all, once again, bronze armor, so we're all bronzed, armored up. We're good. I don't think there's anything left in the town to do right this second. We need to go save some dudes from some other dudes. And then go tell this guy, hey, we saved some dudes. Right? I'm starting to finally earn antidotes from enemies, so I might not buy another antidote right now. I would love to have a Steam Deck. I really, really would, but man. Yeah, Steam Decks are expensive. Ooh, life would be good to have. Warp and teleport, too. Ugh, these are expensive. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, though. I'll come back to this later. Anyway, party full of axe murderers. Go save some dudes working in some mines or something. Worked into slavery by the Empire. Which, the town is south? Or not, it's not really a town. Haha! Life would be good to have. Yeah. This was not the correct direction. There's nothing over here. Nothing over here but 6 goblins. Maybe I should actually open my world map again. World map, help me. I don't know shit about shit. Oh, it's kind of a little south and a little west. I might be a little too far directly south. You go more west. Yeah, let's go back up a little bitty bit. A lot of goblins. A lot of goblins. Yay, dead goblins. So it's really more like, there it is. Oh no, wait. Okay, so I've got the canoe. I almost forgot I have a canoe. So I do need to go back down to where I was and then get in the canoe and then boat up to that cave. Okay. I figured it out. I'm real dumb, but eventually I figure this shit out. Eventually I get there. You won! Somebody got their strength up. That's good. Got him. No, just let me into the water. 5 Sasquatches. I'm just gonna have to have all 4 of you hit the same Sasquatch, unfortunately. Which, okay, now he's gone. You guys can stop now. No. Hello? He's not there. Hello? Into the water. Yeah, boat. Ah, shit. But I forgot. There's waterfall. Okay. Can I go around this chunk of mountain to get up there? That might be what I have to do. I don't remember how I'm supposed to get all the way up and around. But I think it might be like this. You know what? I better save. Better save before something happens. I'll save in a different slot and everything. I might have gone too far west. We're gonna find out. Good thing it gave me preemptive strike. Oh no, we're good. These guys didn't hurt that bad. Okay, these are still kind of the same enemies in this area. Another potion, that's good, that's useful. Exit. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. No, let me back into the water! Back into the water. And there we go. Now we're up here. Great. Let's go in the cave. Alright. I'm gonna need maps. Maps, please. Summit Falls. Yeah, finally. Like, we've just been running around trying to get so much money. Hello? Can I get a map of Summit Falls, please? Map? Hello? No? No, I don't want the world map. I want... Why is this so hard? Give me just 1 second. I have addressed this before, but if I talk, like, constantly for an hour straight or so, then my nose just decides, hey, we're just gonna create this protective layer in here. We're just trying to protect you. But it's going to be very annoying. Oh no, I don't get allergies to the best of my knowledge. This solely happens while I am streaming, and I stream for an extended period of time. I really can't just get a picture of this dungeon. Whatever, I'm just gonna go in, I guess. I don't remember what any of this shit is. It's been too many years. Can I please... This says this will open a map. Can I have a map? Nope, this is not what a map looks like. That just looks like a table of things that happen to be on this floor. This is not actually a map. This is real dumb. Nothing here, huh? Alright, fine. Oh, no. Yeah, don't remove your nose hairs. Nose hairs are important. Okay, I'll look up somebody else's Summit Falls map. Okay, good, yeah. That's exactly what I needed. Yes, that is precisely what I needed, thank you. Oh, we're good. So actually, I shouldn't bother going in this direction because there's really nothing over here. Yeah, RPG classics coming in to save the day. Although the translation of Semite Cave is kind of strange. Yeah, some rooms and some dungeons with just nothing in them, yeah. Did I already go all the way over there? I did. I don't remember what I did 2 seconds ago. I got the memory of a goldfish. It's a guy. Got him. Team Axe Murderers, go! What did we get? Garlic? Neat. There's stairs to B2. There's something in the top left-hand corner of this map. What is it? I can't actually tell what it is. It's just a block. Guess I'm just gonna keep going, honestly. Where am I right now? I'm in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, let's do... Oh, you know what? I should have gone up for that top left-hand corner. That's where the ice sled was. I don't know if it's actually good for me, but I'm gonna actually turn around and go back. And stop hitting the thing I don't want you to hit. There. So far, so good. I mean, we're okay down here. We got axes. We're pretty strong. My only concern is if any of them ever actually think about hitting me. Then I would need to worry. Alright. Go up to this corner. There's the other chest. Yeah, give me that chest. There we go. 10 gil? I guess I already got the ice sled. What is the ice sled even good for? Is it a shield? What is it? I don't even actually know what it is. Doesn't seem like I actually have it, though. I grabbed the other chest. Oh, no, you'd have to, like, fall or something? Do you you have to, like, fall into some empty space in order to get it? I don't remember how you actually get it, because it's in some other room that's, like, detached, but it's on this floor. I don't actually remember how you even get there in the first place. It's fine. It's all fine. Anyway, I'll go back down those stairs where I was already going. I didn't really need to go up to that top corner to go get 10 gil. Can travel on the snowfields. Well, I guess that's useful. Okay, back in the water. Now on level B2. That's basement number 2. It's always more goblins. Never not goblins. They're not very good at hitting me right now, that's for sure. Mute myself one more time. This time came with the added bonus of making my ears pop. That was fun. Eye drops, alright, so let's go more to the right. Let's go through this water, we're gonna go get that treasure chest that's up beyond that little pool of water. I'm gonna get you, soldier. There we go, got him. Got another potion, that's good. There's some eye drops left on this floor somewhere. Going this way. I've never played any of the Golden Sun games. I'd be willing to give them a try, though. Another potion. Where are these eye drops at? There's also this other hidden floor somewhere. I don't remember how this dungeon functions. There's these other little side rooms that I don't remember how to get to. I kept a couple of my GBA games in their boxes in their manual. When they finally released, for example, Tales of Fantasia in North America on Game Boy Advance, I was like, yes! Oh my god, Tales of Fantasia, this is great! This is a really good game. Like, I had played a fan translation of the Super Nintendo, the original, the Super Famicom version. I really liked that game, and then the Game Boy Advance version came out, and I was like, wow, this is ass! That version of that game is not good. Okay, this person has, like, put X's over the second, third, and fourth doors, so I'm going to take that as a hint to not go in those doors, and only go in this one. Now we're on, B... Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Now we're on B3. Okay. I do need to spend more time in some of these other Tales games. I was playing Tales of Arise for a while. I really liked Tales of Arise. This one actually hit me. How dare you? This would be a good spot to actually use magic. Probably should. We're not doing a very good job right now. I probably should just light them on fire, honestly. Let's do that. Let's just light them on fire, see what happens. Oh, we actually hit one! There we go. Ooh, the remaster of Zillia. Should be some gil in one of these. 1 gil! Woo! Yep, Final Fantasy 2, the real 2, not the fake 2 that's actually 4. 2-2, not 4-2. Yeah, we're pretty much still at the very beginning. I've spent a lot of time kind of dicking around. It's gonna take me a while to finish this because of how much dicking around I do. Just to get enough gil to be able to buy weapons and equipment that I want. I make, like, no progress very quickly at all, though. This is a very good soundtrack. It's very solid. You can tell that Uematsu is finally like, hey, actually, I think I can do a lot with this, now that we've already done this once. Really, the whole team, like, good for them, like, they slowly, over time, were really figuring out what worked and what didn't, like, Final Fantasy 1 is a good, clean trial run of, like, we got this initial concept, but next time I think we can make it better. I think they did a very good job of that. So is it a perfect game? No, it's not. Certainly I think some of these ability mechanics are a little cumbersome, but I don't think they're as bad as a lot of people try and present them to be. I don't think this game is all that bad, frankly. Certainly narratively speaking, it is a huge, vast improvement over Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, I think it's a relatively fun game. I haven't beaten it in... I want to say the last time I beat this game was like 20 years ago, and I didn't do it on Famicom. I did it on the PlayStation 1 re-release that was based on the Wonder Swan Color version. Like, so this will be... I'm fairly certain this is going to be my first time finishing the Famicom version. The first time I said I was gonna do this, like, playthrough of the franchise live on stream is, like, I said it out loud on Blue Sky at some point, way a long time ago, that I planned on doing it this way, and this guy was like, don't do the Famicom version! Don't do it! It's not gonna be fun! And I was like, why are you being such a downer? Leave me alone. It's not that bad. Alright. Found them boys. Help! They don't know anything about the Mithril, or airships, or the Wild Rose. Can I learn anything from them? Nope. There's some dead bodies around here, though. Sub! She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know shit about shit. Hey! Firion! Thank goodness you're here! This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. That bastard Borgin held her hostage to threaten Joseph. I came here to look for Mithril, but ended up getting caught. So long! I'll help everyone here escape. Thanks for saving us. What did I do exactly other than show up? I didn't, like, clear a path, did I? Didn't know anything about the Mithril. Oh, they're fine, I guess. Ninja Paul. What am I on? Level B4 now? Oh, there's a fire spell down here. I could have somebody else learn fire for a while, I guess. Across the bridge. There we go, fire. Who do I want to teach this to? What if Firion also just knew how to use fire? I don't know. I think that'd be pretty legit. He should start throwing fireballs around. Let's go, Firion. Very English-sounding names. Yeah, and, like, this isn't even their full names that they were written with in Japanese. This is just what fits into the text box in English text, right? Firion is like... Hold on, now I gotta look this up again, because we talked about this last week, too. Guy is Guy. That's fine, he can be Guy. Firion, Final Fantasy II. Firion has a slightly longer name. Yeah, Frionel is his fuller name. Like in katakana, that's Furioniru. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters in Japanese, which fits in their text box, but if you were to, like, literally spell out every character in the Roman alphabet, Furioniru, F-U-R-I-O-N, 2 I's, you could reduce it down to 1 I. Like, you're pushing 9, 10 characters there, and it's too long for the text box. So we've shortened his name down to just Firion, even though his real name in Japanese is Furionel. Or Frionil. Really. Furionir. So it be like that. This game be like that. You're freeing eels! I be out here freeing eels! Yeah, in other updates to this game, and really even in later Final Fantasies, I have a tendency to leave the characters' names as their intended, originally written names, right? I like them like that. I think that's fine. I really had better heal Maria. But the option to change their names, I think, is great. So it's really disappointing, like, by the time we get to Final Fantasy X, only one of your characters can have his name changed, and due to the fact that, well, now everybody is voice acted in Final Fantasy X, you just have this real weird dead zone of people who never say this guy's name out loud, because how else can you rationalize the ability to to name a character? You can, like, there's no way of doing it. And then after that, forget it. Like, sure, you can name your character in 11 and 14. Those are MMOs. Alright, fine. And then never again. Not in 12, not in 13, not in 15, not in 16. You will never be able to name your characters ever again. You're gonna have to start using Therian's new fire ability. Because these guys won't hit. Yeah. Go light everyone on fire, I guess. Haha! Around this outside edge here. And down these stairs. I don't think that's where I came from, right? Or is it? Did I just go back in the direction I came from? That's entirely possible. Where am I right now? Oh no, I'm on the bottom floor. I'm okay. I did the right thing. Let's take this bridge. I'm gonna go get this treasure chest that's up in a stupid place. Are we good? Are we good? We got this balloon. We got him. A really long, stupid bridge. First dungeon's going pretty well, though. All things considered. Famous last words. Light everybody on fire. An unused track for this that went into 6 I feel like that's a fact that I once knew, and I can't recall which track that was. Which track is in 6 that was originally intended to be here? Do you remember which one it was? There are other tracks that I'm fairly certain were intended for one game and then later ended up in another. He just composes so many tracks. Magic House? Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, teleport. Oh shit! Monster in a box. Oh fuck! Land turtle. Let's try magic. Let's see what happens when we light him on fire. Yeah, when you rescue Realm in the World of Ruin. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh. Fire did not do a whole heck of a lot. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is not good. Something tells me I should not have done this. Good thing I've got life. I should not be here. I don't think I can run either because it was a monster in a box. Ugh. Shit's bad. Well, I mean, the good news is I will almost certainly have my defense level up, my HP level up, from getting hit. That's one way to look at it. But boy, am I not hitting this thing. Boy, I don't know what to do. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't actually have items, like, loaded up in there right now. Well, I kinda hit him. Dead again. God, okay. Life again, please. You need to freeze this thing? Okay, well. I don't exactly have good magic for that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got another 20 hit points on this guy. I almost never... The only time I listen to something in the background while I'm playing is if I am grinding. Otherwise, I like the original soundtracks of the games that I play, and I don't want to miss... If there's dialogue, if I'm in the middle of story, I don't want to miss the dialogue of the game, so... what other magic can I use? I don't know, Suna? No. No. Suna wouldn't do shit, I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, Maria got hit a couple of times, so her HP went up. You know what? We'll just see what happens. Guy seems to be the only guy who is successfully getting hits in. Which, good for him, I guess. But not this time. Not this turn. One of these hits will do it, I swear to God! Oh, I should have cured Furion. Oh well. Oh, she lived through that hit. Wow. Incredible. Ooh, we better keep Minwoo alive if we plan on keeping everybody else alive. Not gonna mess around with that. I know I've only got so much MP, but... She is in the front row, because she used to be in the back row. The reason why we put her in the front row is because she was never getting hit, and I wanted her to get hit sometimes so that we could raise her defense. And yeah, she had an axe, so she needed to be in the front row to hit anything. Like, when she had a bow, it was better for her to be in the back row. But she does not have a bow right now, so... Why should we just be putting the girls in the back row? That certainly does seem to be the language that the game is trying to tell you. Put the girl in the back row. She hit him for a second. She hit him for a second. She died again, but... I don't know if we're gonna live through this guy. I don't remember how much HP he's supposed to have. I might be boned. I'm not really sure. Ugh. Ugh. That was another 18 damage. Get up! About to run out of HP, or MP here. Minwoo's not gonna be able to keep him alive much longer. I do not- Oh! We lived! No, I've only got fire right now. Ew! We got that mithril though. Ew! Mithril shield! Oh my god. No, I don't actually want to trade the potion out. Ew! Here you go, guys. Have some potions. I don't know how we managed that, but we're alive. Some fucking how. Okay. Lesson learned. Have other magic. Clearly. Who wants this shield? I might give it to Maria. Like, surely the... Well, no, we're turning the Mithril in to this other dude, right? But surely Mithril's stronger than Bronze, right? By 1 attack point. Jeremy. Once met Black Panther. He introduced himself in T'Challa as T'Challa. I asked what kind of name is that? It's Wakandan. That's what it is. Answered your own question there, buddy. The Final Fantasy II experience. We're alive some fucking how. Gotta keep going, go around back across the bridge we came here on. There we go. Cross this bridge again. Alright, let's light some dudes on fire. Everybody go be on fire. No two people are not on fire. Got him. And we go through this door specifically. Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna be a whole thing. I don't have any ethers. Who's good to learn teleport? Let's just give Maria teleport just for the hell of it. And I'll give everybody a potion in their inventory, I guess. Just hold on to a potion for a little while. Might be the best thing I can have them do at the moment. Is that all my potions? Were those the only potions I had? Oh no, I've got a couple more. I don't think I can equip him with anything else, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I can't adjust. Oh good, he's actually got an ether. I really need him to use it, actually, because he's out. He is out. can I put it back into my inventory? Yes. And then can I... Item, ether, Minwoo? It's something. It helps. Okay. Let me take a look at what exactly... I don't remember what I'm in store for here. I already fought the land turtle. Is this guy just the sergeant? I think he might be. I'll never hand over the mithril! Yeah, he's sergeant. So, what is he weak against? High defense, a powerful 2-hit attack, a nasty bow special attack. No weaknesses! Could use spells. So we've got 1 fire. Here you go, buddy. 1 fire. I guess I'm just gonna start swinging. Fuck. Maria's already dead. Wow, fire didn't do hardly shit. So, as it turns out, I was not prepared at all for this. And we might lose a bunch of progress from right outside this cave. I might have to do the cave all over again, honestly. If we wipe out to this guy, I might end up stopping the stream there. About half an hour earlier than I usually would, but it means that I think I'm gonna have to grind a few abilities up. Or at least some more money or something, I'm not sure. I don't see how we live, if I'm to be honest with you. I don't see how we do it. Hit of 21? We actually hit him for a second. A hit of 7? Not a complete waste, I guess. I don't know if I want to cure Maria or not, because he's just gonna one-shot her again, so if I waste this ability, like if he hits her before Minwoo gets to heal her, even then, regardless, like, it would be a waste of a heal, right? I'd be better off waiting till she's dead and then bringing her back to life. I'm just gonna let her... If she gets hit, she gets hit. But we can go ahead and heal Guy, I guess. See? What did I tell you? Okay, let's bring her back to life. Ooh, Minwoo got hit. I better heal Minwoo too, otherwise he's gonna be useless. Oh, I should have put that potion in his slot after I used his ether. Oh well. Oh well. I'm just bad at video games. It's fine. It'd be nice if we could actually hit this guy. Well, kinda got him. Get her back up off the floor. We can only do like 2 more spells. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... Because I don't think he's got an item right now, does he? No, he does not. Actually gonna back it up. Item. Potion. Actually, can I undo that? I want him to use the potion on himself. Let's save that life magic, because I'm probably gonna need to... Ooh, I lived! Ooh, everybody lived today! Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god! Got that mithril armor. I don't know how we did that! Once again, some fucking how! We lived. Oh, she can't wear. Oh no, I'm trying to put body armor on my head. It's part of the problem. It's real dumb. There you go, guy. And then, somehow Palpatine's returned. Okay, we're good. It's fine. Everything is fine. Got the other mithril. The mithril, not the mithril armor. Okay, what am I trying to do right now? Well, I'd like to teleport. Oh, can I? Nope, I'd like to teleport us out. Can't do that shit. We're out of MP, so we can't teleport. Guess we better just live on the way back out of the damn cave. I gotta backtrack myself back out of here. This is real dumb. This is very dumb. It's my own damn fault, though. It's my own fault for being real dumb. Oh, does Minlu no teleport? Look at me. It doesn't matter. He's out of MP, too. We're completely out of MP. Doesn't matter. Out of MP. We gotta go back. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think we will make it back out. Where am I? Okay, I gotta go all the way up like this. Yeah, I've got some sort of grinding that I need to do now. I gotta get some different spells. There's a bunch of other shit I better figure out before we get into another dungeon ever again. You won! Good thing I earned a whole bunch of gil, though. I need to go this way. Okay, we're gonna live. We're gonna live. Everyone will survive. I promise. Ooh, got an antidote. That's always good. Then we're gonna go back down here. Aiming for these stairs. Ugh. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, at least I'm gonna hit a bunch of stuff, and my stats for hitting a bunch of stuff with battle axes is gonna go up, and then I'm gonna be a beast with battle axes. Okay? Like, I'm gonna be really, really good at that by the end of this dungeon. And then out of here. And then... where's the door that I came through? I think it's the other side, over to the right. Not that door. That door bad. Cave full of Sasquatches! Who knew they were all just hiding in here this whole time? Anybody could have just walked up, found like 7 of them. Right, go this way. No! I barely walked anywhere! Ambushed! No! Haha! Can't hit me! Armor too good! Battle axes. Team full of axe murderers. Well, Guy's HP is gonna go up because he's been hit a couple times. Yep, I think his HP just went up. Okay, what floor am I on now? I'm on... I think I'm back on B2. Yeah. So now... get off this floor. We got one more floor to get through before we can finally exit this damn cave. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're okay. A family of murder hobos. That is exactly the perfect description for our current party. Family of murder hobos. Ah, nice. One hit killed that guard now. Or soldier, or whatever they call him. Okay. Final floor, which is the first floor. Again. That we are just trying to leave. Which is this way, right? Ah, no. No, no, no. It's actually not that way. I need to go to the left, not the right. It's okay. We can handle goblins. Goblins are fine. We got this. Let's go! Let's get out of this dungeon! Let me out! Oh my god. I must ask you a question. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this way. And then like this, and then like this, this. Let me out! Yeah! Yeah! I'm saving a noob slot. And then back in the boat. Can I go down the waterfall? No, I cannot. That would have been very funny to think of our warriors just kind of going over Niagara Falls in a canoe. I wish the game would have let me do that. Now we gotta walk all the way back to town. Make sure we're okay, but we did it. We got it. Okay, so I can close my tab with all the dungeon maps in it now. That's the good news. Okay. So I came from this way, and I went, like, around the mountain. Damn it! Come on! Just let me walk! Oh god. Please nobody poison me. I mean, I got lots of antidote, but just leave me alone. And even Mingwu is getting some good hits in. And he's a white mage. Yeah, some shit's gonna happen with Mingwu. You won! Back up. Right? Oh no, yeah, because I need to cross there. And then go back up. Go away! I just want to go back to the inn! I don't hardly want to do anything else because I'm going to wrap this stream up pretty soon. I just want to go back to town. I am definitely gonna need Blizzard, because I should have really fought the land turtle with some blizzard. But oops, we just brute forced our way through those fights when we should not have needed to brute force our way through those fights. I'm just an idiot, okay? That's how I play my games. Like a moron. I'll save again. Yeah, that's fine. Aha! Take me to the inn! Ah, thank Christ. Yeah, we didn't game over today. That's kind of impressive, considering how bad I was at those 2 fights. Where's that magic place? The place to be doing the buying of the magic. Okay, what do they got? We got, for one thing, I feel like I should get life, because we're not gonna have Minwu forever. Does he have more than that? He does not have more than that. Where do you get Blizzard for? I might have to, like, turn my happy ass back around to a different town, right? To go pick up Blizzard. And then where was Joseph? Joseph was over in the corner somewhere. Right? I don't think it was this, was it? Oh no, we returned some people to town. Thanks for saving me. You don't know anything about the Mithril or the airship or the Wild Rose. That's fine. And there's nothing to learn from you. Alright, I returned everybody and I've got the Mithril. You saved my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nellie to get to me. If there's anything I can do to help, just ask. I will ask about Mithril. The cave behind Summit Falls used to be an old Mithril mine. The deepest parts of the cave still have Mithril deposits. That's cool. Sid is the leading... blah blah blah. What else can I learn? Nothing. We learn... nothing. Maria did have Blizzard? When did I give her Blizzard? Fuck! Fuck, she should have been able to tackle that, and she did not have... you know what? She didn't even have MP anyway, so we were just out. There was nothing I could do. I was just screwed either way. We're about to be able to get Mithril armor now that we got, like, that chunk of Mithril. So now we need to take the Mithril to Hilda's. Hilda's all the way at the beginning of the game? The first town? Right? Well, okay. Either way, we're going back. I need to bring up the world map again, or else I will never remember how to go home. Gotta kind of go like this. Go around that mountain range. I don't know if we'll make it all the way back down there by like 3 o'clock. That's where I like to kind of cut it. Time to start flying back. We had Sid in that previous town. I don't remember if Sid lets you fly back. There's certain places that you can and can't go this early. little bit of level up. Like, let me check that town, I guess. Sid be in one of these towns somewhere. Is it this one? He's in this town? God, leave me alone! Leave me alone! You know what? Go be on fire! All of you! All of you go be on fire! Hell, I'm realizing I had Blizzard this whole time. Go be on ice, too! I hate all of you! Go away! 3 is not enough to do a murder. He's gonna need to use that fire a lot more often than that. I get the feeling the Blizzard's not gonna do much either because I haven't used Blizzard very often. Nope, that also does not do a lot. Well, enough to kill a couple of hornets, I guess. But not the bees! Well, it didn't do nothing, I guess. Is this where Sid is? Yo, Sid! You bitch, where are you? You in here somewhere? I don't remember where he is. Also, what magics are here? Hold on. I could get Blink, I guess. I don't really want to just be throwing around magics that money on magic that I know I'm never gonna use. Because I'm kind of useless like that. I'm not clever or creative. Hit thing real hard. That'll do it. This is just a town full of dudes who are very upset about the Empire. All saying literally exactly the same thing. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm just gonna walk back, because I can't remember where anything is, because I'm very bad at this. He's in the pub? Oh, that was him in the pub. Okay, I'll go back in. I'll go back in. They all look like orange dudes in purple clothes. Okay, hold on. Oh, Furion leveled something up. I have the text speed real fast, so I don't know what he leveled up. Okay, no. I'm gonna go check. I'll check. He's in the pub. Is he the one guy without an eye patch? There we go. Ask about airship. You want, pay the guy behind the counter. Okay, how much to do that? No, what? It's okay. I already learned airship, so... You pay the guy behind... Oh, behind me! Oh, this guy. Yeah, so we go back to... Wait, where do we need to go back to? Is it Kashwan? Hold on. No, we need to go to Altair. Altair. I'm kind of pronouncing it the way they pronounce main character's name in the first Assassin's Creed. No, Kashwan's real far away. Maybe I should just walk. I don't think any of these are correct. We need to go to Altair. None of this is right. I think I just need to keep walking. Oh my god. I'm gonna set everybody on fire again. But also ice. Well, it certainly would be convenient if we could just fly back to Altair. No, I was counting on it being an option too, and that was wrong. That was my mistake. So I think I can go like that and follow the coast, I think? If I'm lucky, we'll make it back to Altair at the top of the hour. Maybe. If I'm completely and utterly lost, then we just stop somewhere on this world map being completely and utterly lost. Go, go, go! Hi, Doom Train. You know, you've been real good today. You haven't come and bothered me like this whole time. Now she's starting to get restless. Maybe now she's learned, oh, you only stream for this certain amount of time. Now I know you're about to be done. Good little cat. She knows. She's a good girl. What a good kitty. Scratch that butt. There you go. And then over here, it's Palom. We pass Palom and we'll make it back to Altair. Yeah, you know I'm about to wrap up my stream, don't you, little cat? Such a good girl. Hovering around my feet, just circling like a shark. What a good cat. I just want to get loved on so bad. So this should be Palom. My boat is here. So really, can I just get on the boat? Can't get on the boat. So I guess if I can't get back on the boat, what I'll do is, just keep walking around this little mountain range. Then go cross that bridge. Yeah, oftentimes I'll just hear a noise and go, "Ah, no. The cats are doing something insane again." And I go check on them, and it's like, they're chewing on some piece of plastic or something. Usually they'll only chew on plastic to kind of get my attention. They don't actually like to eat the plastic. They just know it makes a noise. And I freak out like, they shouldn't have plastic in their mouth. And this is it, right? Like I did it? Nobody's opening an OnlyFans account, man. It's not gonna happen. Thank you for being here. Heavy losses during Flynn. There we go. In Bafsk, they're building the Dreadnought to compensate for those losses. Let's learn Dreadnought. Cool. Dreadnought is massively heavily armed airship. Yeah, only Final Fantasy. That's very true. Now lives in Poft, granting travelers the passage on his airship for a fee. He uses this money to make further refinements to his airship. Cool. Is this all I needed to do, was just go and learn about the Dreadnought? Have I not? I guess I haven't technically. Did I actually show her the mithril? Please find that mithril as soon as possible. Well, I did. How? What do I do? Do I item her? Item mithril? You found the mithril! Please hand it over to Tobal in the weapons shop. Great. Yeah, that's what it is. Now we'll be able to fight the Empire with equal strength! Yay! I did not need to open that text box again. I'm gonna go outside and save one more time, and that's gonna be where I wrap things up for the day. We'll go to the weapon shop when we start things up on Monday. Save! Somehow we did not die! I might, level up some abilities before we start again on Monday. Until then, cool! Shockingly, I just ran my face into two relatively decently difficult enemies. And, honestly, I should be dead. Somehow I'm not. That's true of real life, too. Somehow I'm still alive, despite everyone's best efforts. You're gonna have to try a little harder, I guess. Thank you for just hanging out with me today. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling, very relieved to have gotten a bunch of work done and to have gotten some good rest. Kaedu, I'm not sure if you are only just now here. I'm finally wrapping up, I'm sorry to say. I don't know anything about F-Zero GX, if I'm to be honest with you, but, it sucks that you were not able to complete that level over and over again. I know what that's like, to try and do something over and over again and get nothing out of it. But thank you so much, everybody. Always glad to see you guys here. We will do this again on Monday. We'll just kind of keep moving forward. So thanks, guys. I'll be sure to post again on Blue Sky when I do another stream. Always keep you updated if something changes there. So yeah, keep an eye on Blue Sky. And usually if I have to delay it, I will post about it at the very least. So you will know for certain if life just kind of gets in the way. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be talking to you again soon. Bye for now.